Welcome back to the Off Guard. I'm your host, Austin Rivers, along with my co-host, Pausha Hagigi. We're fresh out of New Year's. Alive and well. Are your resolutions going strong out there, folks? I hope so. We're only in day 2. So if you do have some, stay on. Keep fighting. How about you?
I just wish the new year didn't start with a weekend coming up. You want to eat healthy and do everything, and automatically think tomorrow's Friday. And people are already, it's just not good. I think the new year should always start on a Monday if we could always kind of get that going. Just better for the resolutions and the diets. And
oh, you're saying because tomorrow's Friday again and like everyone's off.
It's been a 2-week thing, man. You have De'Aaron Fox, who might be on the move, right? And Zion, it sounds like they're shopping him around. Who would you rather take a stab at? Because I know Zion hasn't been available, but I feel like the reward is if you get a Zion that's super healthy somehow, goes somewhere else, gets his diet right, you're talking about a guy that could be an MVP candidate. Like, would you how do you feel about both those guys, bringing them into your team, De'Aaron Fox and Zion?
I like De'Aaron Fox. Zion, I like him as a player when he plays. Again, it's like Kawhi. What am I getting? The best skill in sports is availability. So I love Zion. I love Kawhi Leonard. That wasn't a knock on Kawhi. I just don't, you having a commercial announcing that you're coming back for your 15th time, I don't want to see it. Just come back and play. It's your job, bro. He's like making some big announcement. I'm coming back. Just play.
Yeah, you're not like Klay Thompson after 2 injuries.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Klay had never had injuries before, then had a major injury. You can have an announcing comeback. Same thing happened with D Rose when he had the knee injury. You can have a Kawhi. Come on, man. You've been hurt like 1,500 times, dog. And that's not a slight because it's not like he can control it. I'm not making fun of you for being hurt. I would never do that. But like, bro, you haven't played really like real ball since like Toronto. This is a brick ago, dog. I remember I lived in the Palisades at the time. That's how I know that was a long time ago. Come on, man. You having a New Balance doing that was goofy.
There was like a 2-month span last season where the Clippers were rolling. Remember that? They won like 20 out of 24 or something. And he was playing unbelievable basketball. So he's not 30, far away.
He had 30 versus the Suns, and then game 2 was like, not playing. It's the strangest thing with him, okay? Let's just call it for what it is. You having an announcement coming back is silly. Just lace them suckers up and go out there and play some ball, bro. You're nasty. I'm never clowning Kawhi as a basketball player. Fucker is tough. Go play. Go play. Just go do what you get paid $50, $40 million to go do. Go play basketball. Done deal. As far as De'Aaron Fox goes, and that, by the way, the same goes for Zion. Zion's different because he hasn't had the as many as Kawhi, but you could argue he hadn't accomplished 1/10 of what Kawhi has. Kawhi at least has got rings, bro. Kawhi's put in his time.
But do you give Zion a little bit of grace because he was in New Orleans, and that obviously seems like a tricky organization?
Tricky. It's a nice way of saying it.
That was a nice way of saying it.
Tricky.
They're not going to like maybe bring out the best in him.
By the way, my condolences go for everyone down there that experienced that tragic tragedy that happened in New Year's. Just disgusting. We're not going to get into that, but just terrible that people can't just go have a good time on New Year's and enjoy. I don't have nothing wrong with the city of New Orleans, but it's not a basketball city. It's a football city. Let's be clear. And it's known when you get there. It's the Saints, brother. You walk in, when you land right now in 2025, when you land in the New Orleans airport, they have 5 stores with a replay video of them winning the title in 2008. It's still playing. They have like banner shirts, like they won last year. It's remarkable, bro.
Yeah. No, I've been. It's definitely a football town for
sure. They still reminisce in 2008. It's like still a thing, bro. It'd be like landing in Boston. They have all these things going on that they won with Pierce and Garnett. People are like, yeah, we won last year. We're over that. We got a new team.
Yeah.
You move on. They haven't. It's a football city. So yeah, maybe Zion just got to get out of New Orleans. I don't even think the food type helps him either. Everything down there is buttered and greasy and gumbo and goddamn buttered biscuit and lobster and crawfish. Like, get him out of there. He don't need to be there, bro. Good God. Like, we need to get him in a fucking Oklahoma City Thunder, bro. Put him on the goddamn, I don't even know. Where you go get some clean, normal food. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. So, yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But Kawhi Leonard has a Hall of Fame career. So I could be hard on Kawhi Leonard now, but Kawhi Leonard's done his thing. Kawhi Leonard brought a title to Toronto on his back, bro. That was one of the and I know teams got injured, but that shit was insane. He literally put that Raptors team on his back. He's like, I'm going to go get y'all one. First year there. And then left like a psycho.
I've never seen anything like that.
They just left quietly. Like, they couldn't even be mad because he won them one. They didn't know how to feel. Toronto, like,
it's like a thank you video, but like,
what are you doing? Yeah, it was like both. It was weird. San Antonio, come on. He was unbelievable with that team. So like Kawhi's done his thing. He's built out a Hall of Fame resume. He's top 75. He was there in Cleveland. Zion hasn't done anything yet. So that's why I'm like, bro, I don't know how I feel. Like, I got to see this guy get on the court. I got to see.
Well, we talk about Americans not being, where the foreigners are, as far as the MVP race and stuff. But Zion was supposed to kind of be that guy. Him and John Morant, what was that 2018 draft?
Bro, Zion is the most hyped basketball player,
right?
With the exception of Wemby.
So we missed out on a couple. We're missing out on a couple of stars.
We are. Yeah. Zion was bro. We were building the NBA around this guy. Zion Williams out of high school. We hadn't seen anything like him since LeBron James. We have never seen a physical specimen like Zion Williams out of high school since LeBron James. And it was scarier because he was heavier and bigger. Like he was a full fucking linebacker, but could pop off the floor like LeBron James. I mean, the clips he has in high school don't even look real. That 360 windmill he has on a fast break, still to this day, is like, bro, it's the most powerful thing. I mean, unbelievable. Then he went to Duke and he's cutting people up first game versus Cam. I mean, bro, him and RJ Barrett, that game, everyone's like, yo.
Yeah, against Kentucky, Tyler Hero.
They made it clear, like, these two are way better than everybody else. Tyler Hero now is like about to be an all-star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. So, yeah, we built a lot of it around Zion. And Zion hasn't been able to come on the floor. I don't care about his off-the-court stuff. That stuff's silly. It has nothing to do with basketball. I don't care. Oh, he's with porn star. Who gives a fuck? If he was playing 20, if that dude was averaging 25 and 10, I promise you, that news would have came and went. They wouldn't have gave a damn about who he's impregnating, who he got. Who cares? If he's playing and putting, time in the hardwood, who gives a fuck? But when you're not doing it, now we got time to address it because you're not hooping. And now we're talking about his shape constantly, his endurance constantly, his health constantly.
It's just like every summer there's a picture of him where he looks lean. There's a picture of him where he looks bigger. And
it's like the Ben Simmons thing. Every summer I see Ben Simmons like in a gym with a dumbbell and everybody's like, oh, here he comes. He's not coming. God. So yeah, I don't know about where I stand on Zion. De'Aaron Fox? Absolutely.
So De'Aaron Fox is like, so what happens is guys like.
By the way, shout out to Zion Williams, man. We love you here. We want you. We want you to play. I'm just keeping it 100, man.
When
he's a beast when he plays.
When players get moved, usually it's like a Damian Lillard maybe past his prime, or even when Rondo gets moved from the Celtics. Some of these guys, when they're a little outside of their prime, to be able to trade for a De'Aaron Fox right now who's 26 in the middle of his prime, I think that's when people should. I think teams should be going after him.
Yeah, I would. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I would agree.
Getting a guy when he's playing his best in his prime, like having the best season he's ever had, that's when you go get a guy. It's always when a guy's kind of out of his prime, it's a little too late, right?
But Zion's not out of his prime.
Yeah.
The reason I think Zion is...
Well, I don't think we're going to see a guy like jumping like he did at Duke ever again.
No, but I don't know. Not like that. I mean, yeah, that was insane. But I don't know, man. Like, we just talked about what fresh starts can do for somebody. Why can't it do it for Zion? Yeah. I don't know. Let's get him out of New Orleans.
Yeah, Bill Simmons' pod, he said, well, if Miami somehow got him, right, with their culture, and him, Tyler Hero, Bam would be
that's like what I'm saying.
Some version
like,
of a big
you
three.
Put him there, and shit's going to be different, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, by the way, the reason I also believe it'd be different is someone in Zion's camp has to have the awareness of like, hey, yo, bro, this is it. In terms of you being like a star player. After this, you could still play in the NBA, but you're not going to be looked at as like one of the guys, and your paycheck will reflect it. All right? You got a $100 million Jordan deal. I think multiple. I think it's even more than that. You got Max with New Orleans. Like, you want to continue to live this? You want to do this? You got to put in some work, bro. Right? And if you leave New Orleans after that didn't turn out well, 2-3 years in, you're on the trading block, bro. Wherever you go next has to be like, yo, we're going to come in and show the world like, all I needed was a fresh start. I needed to get out of New Orleans. I needed to go play some, you know what I mean? Like, I need to go to a different organization, new setting. I need to reinvent myself. I needed to take myself seriously. This is whatever the case may be. By the way, I can be hard on the New Orleans organization. It ain't all their fault. Actually, it's mostly not. I've never been a fan. They have a new organization since I've been there. So like, what's going on there now is I can't speak on it. I didn't play for this New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans team I played for was completely different. So what's there now was not when I was there. They got David Griffin there. They got a whole bunch of different. I didn't work with them, so they could be great. Zion has a lot to blame on himself because most of the issues have started with his stamina and his endurance and his shape. That's self-infliction. So you got to put certain blame there. What a new start could do for you could change a man. We've seen it I talk about myself. Changed my career. All I needed was a fresh start. Getting a guy like Zion on a new team, I don't know. Especially you talk about Miami. Good God. What if Zion did come in? It was like 240, 235. It would be scary. And if he was healthy, best trainers.
You know what I'm saying? I think the reward is
if
it's insane. What the kind of player you could get.
Yeah, the risk reward is there with Zion. I'm trading for Zion. I'm not giving up too much, but I'm gonna give up enough to where I'm taking that risk. The reward is you can get a top 10 player in the NBA.
And he's gonna put people in the seats too. I mean, he's
bro,
a name.
if you got that guy playing and he's up there catching lobs, 100%. He's gonna put people in the seats. By the way, if you get Zion back healthy and motivated and happy, bro, you got a top 5. Yeah, top 5. Yes, I said that. Zion Williams, fully healthy, is unguardable in the NBA. He's a top 5 player in the NBA. That's the risk reward. How old is he? 25?
Yeah, he's got to be still really
Come
young.
on, man. He's got something left in the tank. I don't know if he could jump like he did in Duke, but I know if he's healthy and like 20, 30 pounds lighter, that fucker could, I guarantee he'll go punch on somebody. Yeah, I would. I'm not writing off Zion. Am I frustrated with how his career started out? For sure, we all are. But no way in hell am I writing Zion Williams off. He's already proven to be dominant when he's healthy. So it's not a basketball thing. It's a health thing. A lot of those things can be changed with change of scenery, new doctors, new trainers, and a guy like Pat Riley and Spoelstra or whoever's there like, yo, come on, man. Like, we're going to get the best out of you, and we're not going to expect anything less. And if you don't want that for yourself, then you're not welcome here. That can change a man, bro. Seriously. Where in New Orleans, they cater into everything. They gave him max. He got drafted there. Number 1 pick. Zion. They're tired of that. Now they got him on the trading block. So now it's weird now. He goes somewhere else. This team didn't draft you. Yo, we traded for you. We're going to build you out, and you're going to be Zion. Otherwise, we'll be off you. Now it's, once you get moved again, bro, it's like the talk I had with D'Lo. I go, D'Lo, you've made the rounds, dog. You want to play 7 more years or you want to play 3 more years? Take it from me. It goes quick, man. Everyone thinks they're invincible until it happens. Everyone thinks they got 4 more years until you don't. I was like, go play up, go come off the bench. Go do all the right things. So again, I think Zion's capable of making these changes and going somewhere and like reinventing himself. I really do. De'Aaron Fox goes like the Spurs or something like that. Bro, I know Chris Paul don't want to hear that, but Chris still would have a role in that team as a vet and still come in and be a backup.
Chris Paul played with Schroeder and Shea, and
he can do whatever.
Okay.
You could throw Chris on any team, he'll figure it out. You put De'Aaron Fox on like a Spurs, you like team him up, scary. Now we're talking, again, I don't think in a weird West conference, they get to the playoffs, they start causing some noise a little bit. I don't think they go to the finals or anything like that, but like they would be, obviously you get a player like De'Aaron Fox with Wemby, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'd be very exciting. Man, it's crazy to think these things are being said, bro. 2 years ago, Zion is like one of the faces of the league. Well, I'm thinking he's going to play 20 years in New Orleans. De'Aaron Fox and the Kings having a huge year. Mike Brown, coach of the year.
Yeah.
Only in the NBA. 2 years later, Mike Brown's fired. De'Aaron Fox is trying to get out of sack. It's insane. New Orleans doesn't want Zion. It's crazy how the league it changes. That was my point with my conversation with D'Lo. I was like, bro, this shit moves so fast, dog. It'll change on you so quick, D'Lo. They don't care about you. John Wall still comes out with quotes. I'm trying to play. Like, bro, I don't know. Could be over, could be not. I wish the best for him. I'm saying that's how weird it is. The league moves on. And if you, 1 or 2 situations, people start talking about you, Zion, people start talking about you, D'Lo, they're like, go a different direction. They don't care. Come on, man. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. We'll see. Interesting.